Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to see now how to find the web elements actually to do the web browser automation. So here we have I think web element we can find we can find it eight in eight way with eight method. So each actually find element it's gonna find this. This is a method. We are going to get the query by ID or name or class name or tag name, link text. Link text is like nothing but hyperlink. So okay, I'll show you the example now using Facebook. Here, okay, to open the URL, driver, very slow. Okay, get. I'm going to get this which one? HTTPS. You know why I'm getting error? I didn't close this. Okay. The first is we are going to maximum we will be using this in with ID all the web. Now we are in Facebook page. Here for example I am going to create some ID. Okay, for example here inspect. Now gonna using this I can inspect element firebug. So it's a firebug. It shows always this ID, Facebook ID and all always because people will be automating, right? So it will be always and it will be dynamic, not it will not be constant. So always you should choose for example UOB. Okay, I am going to search this ID. Okay, now driver dot find element by ID. See ID string. Okay, here I am gonna give that I have copied, right? So okay, here for example I'm going to just give this what I'm going to click this first. And also if you want to type something in the field, here I'm going to use this element ID. I'm going to find this element ID something like uh, my name. Okay, the key. See this name I'm going to enter now. So you can see this now. 1 minute. Okay, I guess so. Okay, it's gonna work now. And now I'm gonna type something. To type you need to give send keys. Send keys. Yeah, I'm going to type something here. Wiki in the first name. I'm gonna run now. See, it's entered. So the ID is not changed. So it's good now. So next step, what is that? I'm going to click this name. Okay, name is nothing but it's the same web element. We are going to locate this element. Okay, for example in this here yeah, name is appearing. Sorry, first name. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use this. Now I'm going to use this to find the element and to enter the key. Here I'm going to using this name. So I'm commenting it. The same thing. Now I'm going to change this instead of ID. I'm going to change as a name. Now it's the first name. It's first name. I think it will be last name, I guess. I mean both I am gonna give now. first name and last name. Okay, okay, now going to this first name Vicky, the same, the last name I am going to give now, last name. See here, I'm going to just give now. You can see this. Again, I'm going to give Control F11 by saved. Control F11. It's opened. Now it should enter first name and last name. It's good now, right? So here what I'm going to do is each it should, okay. Then now we are going to see the example for class names. Here the same way I'm going to look another one. So here it should be and here class name we need to find the same. The third, enter mobile number. Okay, so here I'm going to enter the mobile number, locating this. See these class names, these are the class names. Usually class names, if there is space, Selenium WebDriver is not picking up properly. I mean, it will not pick up because it should not be any space, I guess, because I was getting experience for this. So what usually I will do is I will search in CSS locate or something like that. So I'm gonna try now. It may work. We'll check now. So here I'm going to use this class name. I'm going to give the phone number as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So okay, we'll see now. Now I'm gonna control F11. We'll see whether it works or not. It has opened. See, it's not entering. We are getting error here because it's not able to find the element. Usually what I will do, I will put a CS selector with these class names. I show you now. Okay, we are getting error as it's not able to find. So what I'm going to do is another element I'm going to choose now. Here we can take ID, inspect element. We can take UOF. Okay, you can use this, but it will work. Class something you can put now. I mean, you can put, if there is no space, you can use this class names. So what is that? And copy it now, pasting. I'm changing this as ID, and I'm gonna ID, and I'm gonna give this yes. Now it should work. Control F11. See, it has entered now. So the next thing I'm going to show is entering the email. Okay, here I'm going to show the same method to locate this using tag name. Tag name, nothing, I mean, each HTML has tag name, right? So I'm going to choose to now I'm going to show better example for these tag names. Okay, we will use the tag name. I'm going to get the all tag names. Now this time there is two elements, right? We can find one thing is find element and find elements. Elements means you can get multiple you can look at multiple elements here in the web page. So here I'm going to list this. Actually, this is not a bit best example. This time I'm going to use this find elements. Now I'm going to list this list web element. I'm going to put into as an array like list web element get all input size, okay, or all inputs equal to driver dot find elements. Here I'm going to give the tag name because we have a lot of inputs tag name, right? Lot of input tag names. I'm going to just get this size, I mean how many inputs field out there. So here I'm going to give by id, by tag name, by tag name. Here input is a tag. So I'm going to list all this thing. Here tag input closing parenthesis. So I think some mistakes here. Yeah, I need to import something here from the packages Selenium web. I'm just okay. Yeah, it's now fine, I guess. This list also I have to include Java utility. Yes, now fine. So I'm gonna print this size of this input. Now system dot println get all inputs dot size here. See, here it will print in the console box. So I'm just gonna locate now. See how many we have used to find elements. I'm gonna press Control F11. Yeah, see, there is 35 input elements is available in the Facebook page. So it's showing this now in the 35 count. So this is the best example for tag name. Then what is the next? We are going to see this link text. It's very easy. Link text I'm going to show now. Okay. For example, if you want to click some URLs in the any of the web page, you can easily click now using this method. Here I'm going to show you, for example, what is that keep. Okay, I'm just inspecting this element. Here the class name is here. The best example, I think we can use this class now. Before chapter we were not able to use, right? So this is the best thing, I guess. So here I'm going to use this class method. Find elements method, find element method. Now driver dot find element by class here, class name. Here I'm gonna choose this. I'm pasting it now. So I think yes, I'm gonna get this for class name, but this is a link text, right? So I'm just gonna click this now. Link text. There is a link. It's gonna test now. So this is a link, right? Hyperlink, right? So what I'm going to do is the link keep me logged in. So I'm just gonna give this keep me. I'm going to get this from here. So after all the inputs, it should locate this using the first name and last name, and it should enter the it should click the link text keep me logged in. Okay, control F11. The Facebook page, I think this is a link. Yeah, the link is showing here. So this is an iPhone link, so I'm going to click this one after all the inputs as given here. So inspecting the element, and what is that? I'm copying all the text, actually text. This is the link it's gonna click now. This is the link it's gonna click now. So I'm giving here, so control F11 I have pressed now. It should give all the inputs, and it should click this forget your password. See, it's clicked forget your password page. It has gone reached successfully. So I'm going back now, and then the same way we can use this partial link text. Partial link text is same. I'm going to show partial link text. Okay, for partial link text you need not to give the complete verbal of this, this input. So you just need to give forget. That's it. That is the partial text. It will automatically pick from the web page. You can see now. Control F11. Oh, I'm sorry, I did a mistake. Okay, I'm just stopping it here by clicking here because I have already clicked it, right? Then after that, if the page is reached, this element will not be available. So I'm just commenting that one. Now I am just pressing Control F11. So it should click now. It should enter all the element. Now it should click the forget your password page. I think it's working now. So it's good now, good to go. This is a very important find element to know. And the next one is your the cascade style sheet. So we are going to now using this, actually the plugin. For example, here I'm going to give some inputs here, right? So I'm going to inspect element with firebug. Here you need to select this fire path. Okay, we are using this. Before we were using this for firebug, and this time for XPath and CSS locator we are going to find with this fire path. So I'm just clicking this. Okay, this I take now. I'm gonna give the email address using the CSS selector. inspect in fire path. See, this is the CSS input. Now this is also I'm commenting it because, and copying here, it should be CSS selector, and the input I am changing this CSS selector value, and here the send key is wikileaks@gmail.com. So we'll see this now. Gonna press Ctrl F11, it should open and it should give all the inputs. So it has given, see, all the inputs. Okay, we have I have entered the wrong field, so it's not a problem now. So it has given the input using CSS selector. I'm just one more try I give now. Here is the, what is the field is CSS selector, inspect in fire path, it's EUI. So we're gonna change this as a I. Now you can see the perfect thing. Control F11. Now it's perfect. So it has, it gave even the input in the input field with using CSS selector. I think we have seen all the FindElement's example, and FindElement is, FindElement is just to locate only particular element using this by ID. FindElements, it will list all the elements within the tag name or ID or names which you are choosing that one. So it will be useful, the both elements, method FindElements and FindElements. And also one more thing we have to see is XPath. XPath also, if you knew about very well about the XPath, you can write your own, but we have a by default plugin with, okay, so we can just using the same method like XPath. I'm going to set this as a inspect in fire path. See, this is called the XPath. It will be showing the hierarchy of this input field. For example, it's it is starts with HTML and it's in content with body and divide 2, divide 1. So it will be like going into the room by inside the room. So you can choose this XPath also to give the input now. So I'm gonna copy this XPath now. I'm not sure whether it will work. We'll see now. And the input should be the password, right? So I'm going to give XYZ at 1, 2, 3. Control F11. We'll see how it works now. Wow, it's good. The password also it has given using this XPath. So simple thing, if you and this is the